What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, aka the Freaking 10, aka the Warning Reactor. All right, so we're back now with an acoustic version. There was a Patreon release. My first thought, I saw them in kind of these jackets, and I'm like, man, they look mature. It just gives off, that mature musician, prim and proper, compared to the just kick-ass rock musicians. It's a different look and I like it. All right, so this is an acoustic version of Dull Knives. If you haven't watched the 3 previous versions, the studio, the live at Lenario, and the Warning Cave, you can go check those out. I love this song. That chorus is freaking amazing, so I'm really interested to see how they do this with the piano. So with that being said, let's switch it up and check it out. Love that. What's fascinating about this is if you think about the acoustics of the room, right? Is she's singing over a piano, right? They're not mic'd up. And it proves just how powerful her voice is. It's one of many things, obviously, that I really enjoy, but it shows that power that she has without the mic. And what I love about that, the reason why I bring that up is because you'll have a lot of singers that have a great voice, but to try to get that amplification, they need the microphone, right? For me, quite honestly, if I've got a microphone in front of me, they better put the compression on it and they better control it, because I have a very loud voice when I'm singing. And so, yeah, you gotta control that. But to hear her open up and give that power, right, is just amazing. The piano is perfect for this song, right? I mean, it sounds better as a 3-piece with everything in it, but to take it down to this level and put it in this version, beautiful. Watch the facial expression. Okay, so I want to go back to this because I talked about this in the first two versions. Right here at the end, right? And this is one of the things that I truly liked about this song. Listen to the build, right? Because again, in the studio version, it really tapered, right? But obviously in the live version, and also in the Warning Cave, they kind of cut it. But listen to that build, because if you think about the Queen and what she's going through, it goes da na na, but then the high notes kick in and go up a little bit, and it for me personally, and I know everything they do is intentional, so I'm kind of on the same wavelength with them at times. What I like about that is it leaves you truly on the cliffhanger, right? Because they didn't take that down. They could have come down with the music and left it at that, I don't want to say a sad state that the Queen was in, but building that back up, to me, it is just a cliffhanging type of thing. Let me see if I can get right to it. But listen to because they do it on guitar as well. Listen to the high part. Right here. Right? So how they, you heard that lower part keep the main melody. But then they could have just left it right there, right? With that one note. And then just ended it with that da-na, boom. But they just took it up there and they left it on that high note for what I truly believe, again, is just one of those cliffhangers. I really think that was intentional. To watch Dany again, if you watch her singing, you see she gets so emotional with the songs. She gets into those characters. And I say it with every song, and y'all have said it in the comments, right? She lives the songs. And that's one of the things. I'm going to give them a compliment that I don't really give many bands. I'll say that they, may take inspiration, but here's one of the things that I truly like about when they join with their harmonizations. And I think it's because of how close they are. But when they sing together, one of the things it reminds me of is Journey. And because Journey's harmonizations are some of the best that I've ever heard, right? And some bands, the harmonizations sound great, and a lot of it is done mixing wise and things like that. But what they have is special, not just because they're sisters, but just the connection that they feel with each song and how they vocalize that. Their harmonies are amazing. And so when I say, that they remind me a lot of Germany, been watching too much Sabaton. Journey's harmonizations, I mean that as one of the highest compliments, because Journey for me is one of the greatest bands during their time. And so I don't say that lightly. I absolutely love their harmonies, especially with an acoustic one like this, to where you're not mic'd up, you're not mixing it. It is purely what it is, and it's amazing. Anyway, let me switch it up. All right, so that's going to wrap up Tuesday. The vlog is going to be out there along with the 4 versions of Dull Knives. Absolutely freaking amazing song. I am now more excited to see how they take this story, because now you've got the Queen that's having this battle again internally and losing the battle. It is very, very clear to me. I could be wrong, but I know y'all will let me know. It is very clear to me she is losing this battle, the self-harm, and plucking roses, but keeping the thorns is another beauty of the pain that the Queen is going through. So I'm so excited to hear the rest of it. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I'm not going to do all the other stuff. Y'all have seen that enough today. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Do all the like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Y'all know what to do. I don't have to remind you, but I do have to remind you one thing. Always ask for 10 minutes. Just 10 more minutes. I'm out.